Hi students, it's Miss D. Last week we talked about all different types of shapes. This week we are going to use our shapes to make a fish swimming in the ocean. We are also going to learn about pattern and design our fish to make a really cool sea creature. For this lesson, all you're going to need is a pencil, a Sharpie or a pen, and something to color with. I'm using colored pencils, but you can use crayons, markers, paints, or whatever you have. I would like everyone to start with a pencil, just in case you make a mistake, you can erase it. For this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and just start with my Sharpie, but remember, please start with a pencil. The only shapes you will need to create this fish is one oval and one triangle. Those two shapes create the body of our fish. So remember, when you create your shapes, go slowly and please don't rush because we want you to do your best work. Right in the center of your paper, you are going to draw an oval. Make sure that your oval is big enough so you can draw all your patterns, details, and designs on it when we are done. So remember, an oval shape is just an elongated circle. So if you flip your paper, it's the shape of an oval, and if you flip your paper back to how we had it, it's a sideways oval. After you create your oval, you are going to do a triangle shape to make your tail fin. For your tail fin, if you would like, you can flip your paper once again and do a right side up triangle right on the bottom. Starting at the middle of the bottom of your oval, you can create your triangle shape. The reason I flipped my paper is so I could do a right side up triangle. Unless you feel confident, you can do a sideways triangle like this. In the center of my oval, I'm going to do another triangle for the fin. The fin is what helps the fish swim. So I'm going to do a sideways triangle here. And remember, you can flip your paper if you would rather do it right side up, unless you want to do it sideways, just like mine. Now, the next step is to do your face. For your face, you can create yours differently than mine, or you can follow along. I like to do a circle right there for the eye, and a smaller circle inside, and I like to my small circle to touch my bigger circle so it looks like my fish is looking in a certain direction. After that, I'm going to do a big curved line for the smile. We are drawing the fish's profile. That means we're drawing the fish from the side rather than the front. Now, you have the basic body of your fish. From here on, you can create any type of details and designs you want. So you don't need to follow along with me, but you can if you would like. I'm going to create a curved line to separate my fish's head from its body. You don't have to do that, but I like to do that just to make it look really like this is the face. Then I'm going to start doing some patterns inside my fish's body. For the fin, I'm going to do some stripes. You can do any pattern you like. You can do stripes, you can do circles, you can do zigzags, you can do hearts. Remember, a pattern is a repeated shape over and over again, or a repeated line over and over again. For the pattern in my tail fin, I'm going to do some squiggly lines. Remember, you can copy exactly what I'm doing, or you can be creative and make your own designs and your own fish. On the top of my fish, I might choose to do some top fins or some spikes. You don't have to do this part, but I like to do that to make my fish a little bit more interesting. Now, the last step is I'm going to do a couple shapes inside my actual fish's body. You can leave it just like this if you'd like, or you can add some extra shapes. So I'm going to just choose to do some scales coming off my fish's head. I think this makes my fish a little bit more interesting, and I like to have a fish that is pretty interesting looking. So I'm going to keep my fish like this for now, and now I'm going to think about my background. What I'm drawing here is I'm drawing the top of the ocean. I'm trying to make this line look like it is the top of the water or waves in the ocean. Now I have my fish swimming in the water. In the background, I'm going to draw any other sea creatures I want. I might draw some bubbles coming out of my fish, which are just some circles. I might draw some smaller fish swimming in the background. And maybe I would do a jellyfish swimming in the distance. So now it's just up to you to create any type of sea creature you want in the background of your water. Do your best and remember to take your time. Now that you have drawn your entire fish and you added details in the background, it's time to start coloring. Remember, when you color, you really want to do your best to color slowly and really stay inside the lines. How you do that is you take your time. If you rush, your fish or any drawing you do in art class won't come out as good as you could if you really took your time. I'm going to start with an orange. You can start with any color you want. When I draw my fish, I remember that I want to color the whole fish in and I don't want to scribble. So I'm going to work as hard as I can to fill in all the white space on my fish's body. I'm going to start with orange, but I'm also going to add some other colors as details on my fish to make my fish more unique. Notice how I'm trying my best to stay inside the lines, and I'm not scribbling super fast. I'm going slowly, working in one section at a time. When you work slowly and carefully, your artwork always comes out better and more careful than if you were to rush and go super, super fast. So please take your time, do your best work, and I'm so excited to see all the unique fishes and sea creatures that you all create. Good luck, everybody!